last time, our motley crew talked, slept, and woke up. And nothing bad happened.
So far.
Nothing bad.
We might be planning a coup. Somehow, maybe. Just the four of us.
Yeah, best of
Fuck
luck
the
with
rest
that.
of Star Wars.
There's no other
canon
Star
now.
Wars.
We're gonna Shadows of War this shit.
We'll see. We'll see how that turns out.
I'm gonna 1v1 Darth Vader.
We'll see how that turns out.
This is my Revolution speedrun. Any percent.
But most specifically, even though I was being vague for comedy's sake, there were talks of a coup, there were talks of Raestra's past, there flashbacks were had, dreams were had, including a strange one where someone was reaching out to Raestra. And intel was gathered that an Aqualish and a female Zabrak were carrying away a twi'ilk. Were spotted carrying away a twi'ilk. And I believe most recent... Well, Ash built a jetpack.
I did very goodly.
Learned about Hondo's schedule.
I got a gun.
And did get a gun. And when last we left off...
Who gave you that?
We're not together yet, it's fine. She'll explain.
What do you have? A gun!
No! Cal was working and saw that very same Aqualish and Zabrak. All he knows is he saw them before accepting the box of leaves. The box of discarded leaves. But instead of going away with it, they went the opposite way. Kind of past his workstation, down the street. And I think that's a good place to start. What are you doing, Cal? How are you feeling?
I've never seen that Zabrak and Aqualish before, right?
You have only seen them, I believe, the time yesterday, right? This is all one day, Jesus.
Wow.
Yesterday, when you saw them picking up the box.
They were also at Dex's bar.
He didn't see them at Dex's bar, though.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got the head tentacles. Can I make an insight check to determine...
Ooh.
Well, no, I guess learning how they're feeling wouldn't exactly help anything.
You can make a cold read. It'll just be hard. You still technically have advantage, but...
I'll make a cold read. Why not?
A vibe check.
It's still really hot in SoCal. Why would I want anything hot? This should be a cold read. What the hell? My insight is a +3. That's good. That's not good. That's a flat-out natural 1, so that'll be an 8.
These are very scrupulous characters. Very hard to read. Especially Aqualish. Their faces... they have tarantula faces. Aqualish do.
I think the word you want is inscrutable. Scrupulous means that they're, like, on the level.
Yes.
They have tarantulas faces, but they're not the tarantula race.
It's true.
Butt faces.
Calshane will go ahead and take a sip of his Lipton tea, but that's none of my business.
You step out, raise your helmet because you are in hazmat gear.
Yeah.
This leaf juice. Actually, no. Tea is tea in Star Wars. You're right.
Yeah.
I think. Yes. I'm trying to think of an example in canon, but I know it's happened.
Well, the Clone Wars movie, I think.
In Star Wars, they call it Q.
No.
It's pretty fucking sus, Anakin.
So with that being said, I believe we can simply skip to the end of the day, unless anyone had anything that they desired.
Nope.
At their specific jobs.
Well, I wanted to reach out to the to Juris.
Okay.
To try to see if he knew where exactly the twi'ilk was taken.
I will remind you from last session that, like, You did try to ask him that, but he only gave you vagaries from like a general level of where they were last seen.
He does not know.
Right.
Yeah, you asked, and specifically he does not know and does not care. He said it's a good thing that the gangs are killing each other.
Right, yeah, right.
We were like, yes, good, yes.
Right, yes. Gangs killing each other, yes. What's the girl's name again?
Glitterspice
Glitterspice
is her dancer name.
It's her pony Sona name.
That's her full legal name.
I'm pulling this game over. You don't get to MLP in Star Wars.
I'm pulling this game over.
And that's where the game ends. Good night, everybody.
Great 3 minutes.
Turned my name because spice means drugs, and she has all these fancy freckles all over her skin. I thought it was clever, and then my player
clever.
just has to be like, "Oh, you know, like My Little Pony. It's fine. My Little Pony's fine. It was a fine show. We can continue the game now."
From the mastermind who accidentally brought you Jurisdiction.
I definitely head over to Dex's after work because, good news.
Good news,
News, everyone.
Cal, do you do the same?
Do I head to Dex's?
Yes, when work is over.
Sure.
Sick
Well,
nasty.
we all are.
That's where we work.
Nothing really of note happens while you guys are at watch at Dex's. A few creatures come and go. A couple of Rhodians, and by that I mean they are a couple. It appears by their body language, and they sit together. Some humans and some Weequay. None of them seem suspicious or of note, based on your just passive insight and perception. But then the shift is over, and everyone is together. What do you guys do?
So I have some good news.
Alright, good to hear.
First off, don't worry, I have to worry about that favor from Zlig anymore. Took care of that this morning. Asked me to make him technically a jetpack. I have let me pull up show the schematics.
You see Raestra just light up immediately. What?
Yeah, jetpack.
Do you know how to make, for the sake of argument, do you know how to make, a me-size jetpack?
I mean, I would need the materials, and I'd have to tweak the schematics a little bit to make it more normal humanoid shaped, but probably I need the materials.
Good, I will get back to you.
Red. Second off, I did such a good job with that. He not only let me have this gun, and I gesture to the rifle on her back.
He just gave you a gun?
Yeah, I impressed him enough to he offered me a choice on the rack, and I thought having something with a little more firepower would be useful.
She looks at Nyx and goes, "It's Zlig."
I rolled like a 22. What do you want from me? I impressed the guy, and I impressed him so much he's gonna set up a meeting to have me meet Hondo.
Oh, good. That's a good start.
I don't remember that being said. I was there.
No, Zlig said that he would get in contact with Hondo for me to set up a meeting.
Oh wait, I think you're correct.
Don't gaslight me, DM. Next time he was on the planet, he would.
I'm being gaslit today.
And this is why we record our episodes, everybody.
Well, that's good.
Have a place off this planet, although if we can, I would prefer we wait until the end of the week, get paid, and then we take off. I don't know.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
Assuming I can convince him, although he has seen my skill at work, so hopefully a favor is enough to get passage to Ashaa-kai.
Wait, she pauses and looks at Ash and goes, "Why are we going to Ashaa-kai?"
I mean, that's my home planet. Isn't that where you guys said you wanted to go first?
Did we?
Yes. We've been talking about it the last couple of sessions. Since it's been because the last couple of sessions have been over the course of one day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's probably the best place to hide out, at least to get things started if we really want to attempt what we're going to try to attempt.
I mean, low int presence, only 2 ways in and out of the planet. You can't just land ships anywhere. it's a good place to go. Any news from you guys?
Yeah, we found out the girl's still on planet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the good news.
where's she at?
Red Sun has her?
Yeah.
I have
Ooh.
bad news.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently Hondo, does spice running for Red Sun, and Zlig said not to get involved with them, so we gotta... I'm all for rescuing this girl, but we gotta be careful not to, screw that up, because I don't want to set up a bad first impression off our ticket off of this planet.
So Nyx can't be within 100 meters of it. Got it.
What do you mean?
You got immediately spotted by an imp. Immediately.
Okay, well, that was only because I was being shot at.
And you think that we're gonna get in and out of here without getting shot at?
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Because your peak stealth has been so good so far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to remember being the one that was voted to go do it.
Mm-hmm, and that was a mistake?
I think you volunteered, Nyx, if memory serves.
No. Everyone just looked at me like I was the one that was supposed to do it.
Are you sure you volunteered?
I did not.
Anyway,
Alright.
I think I have
We
something
could always
to
vote
help
to see
with
who's
that.
right.
I don't think that's how that works, Calcium, but I
I
appreciate your
love
input.
democracy.
DM, would I have technically gotten a short rest since then? Since this morning?
You guys can technically be getting a short rest now.
Cool, Pog Chino. I just want my 2 casting points back. Alright, so I've been... I usually don't sleep very much, not to the point of detriment, but fiddling with things tends to be my strong suit. But I think I'd have something... I think I figured out something to help us get through there stealthily if we can find out where they're hiding specifically. Because the less noise we make, the better, and we don't screw over our chance to get off of Coruscant.
That's true as well. What were you thinking?
She'll take out... She'll, show her wrist pad, and she's, that she, seems... It's clearly that she's tinkered with it a lot. If I press this, and I'm not gonna cast it because it would be a waste, at the moment, it will suppress our presence around us, making our steps silent, as long as within a certain radius of me, and, it will, we will leave no evidence of our, being around without, more high-tech tracking systems.
So we will pass without traces, is what you'll say.
Yes.
As one does.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's the other problem. We don't know where she is. Apparently, for all the good the imp did us, it wasn't good enough. He has no idea.
Do we know anyone that's a part of Red Sun that we could see if we can find? Do we have a general idea of where they might be?
So, I do have the location where they were last spotted, but that's all I got.
We also know what they look like.
Yeah, an Aqualash and a, what was the other one?
This is Zabrak.
Was it a Drawback?
Zabrak.
Zabrak.
Yeah, Zabrak.
Female Zabrak. Was I in here
That's,
when I saw them? DM? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
That's concerning. I didn't think it meant anything, but I did see... Well, I saw them tonight.
Saw them at work?
Yes.
What were they doing?
They were carrying a box, right, DM?
They usually you saw them yesterday pick up the box of discarded leaves. You saw them today not do that and instead cross over your workspace and head in the other direction away from the lifts and down the street.
Well, yesterday I saw them picking up a box of discarded leaves. Today I just saw them crossing from essentially one work zone into another.
What could they have needed leaves for?
My guess is that it's a front.
I mean,
You don't say. But, like...
I mean, ain't those leaves toxic? Ain't that whole thing toxic down there?
I'm fairly certain, yes. Which has me believing it has to be a front. Either that, or they're using the leaves for some sort of...
I do, Slate gave me a specific name. He said that he ships crazy dust for Red Sun. Do you think that's something that could be made out of those leaves?
Yeah. I don't know what the... can I roll some kind of check, DM?
That would be lore.
I don't know shit.
Can
I help?
That's a 3. If you...
Can Brooke roll or?
Sure, absolutely.
Help Brooke.
I will help Brooke.
Well,
Help.
slipped out of my hands. Yay! You know what? This tracks considering she lost an Uncle to Spice. That's a natural 24 total.
Jesus. Crazy dust is new. It's not like something that's been around for a while. You probably saw this because you like keep up with the news or like the chatter about this stuff to like know what to avoid.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm going to learn so much about these drugs so I can avoid them like the plague.
But it is based on what you saw, bad news. It will get you high, and apparently quickly and to a vast degree. But the way you do it is you kind of like put it on like your wrist or your forearm, and it just like digs into your skin and then gets into your bloodstream.
Do I know what it's like made out of, or have they not disclosed that information for?
Yeah, it's apparently proprietary. There we go. Jesus, Justin.
It's okay. I get stuck on words like that too.
Proprietary is a hard one. Apparently it's proprietary, but just based on the way you take it, it has to be toxic, or like even a little acidic.
I think that might be. Honestly, those leaves might be the crazy dust that they've been using, that they've been making. It's real bad stuff.
What does that have to do with Glitterspice?
The point is that if they might, that's their base might be where Cal is working, just off to the side if they went off somewhere else, and that might be where she is. It's the best lead we have so far.
That would actually be pretty convenient.
You can go poking around after clothes.
I mean, she is the one that unfortunately killed that man out the window.
I will say that most of you might need hazmat suits. It's,
Toxic?
Yeah, going in there unprotected is a very unhealthy way to shed a few pounds.
Fair enough.
I mean, if they're not there, if she's not there, then we've crossed that off the list, but she might be down there where they are at. I mean, I don't know how they found out. How could they have found out that she was the one that did it? I mean, she's a small little thing. She's not even an adult yet.
I think
How'd they even know?
Well, it could have been that they knew that he was going with her when he dragged her into that hotel room. It could be a number of things.
I think I might know.
What we did ultimately was going to fool the Empire. It wasn't necessarily meant to fool the Red Sun.
Does anybody remember that exceptionally tall woman?
Yeah.
A few days ago? She was connected to Glitterspice in some way. I just thought that maybe she was helping her out, but...
It's possible that she was going against her.
Or that she was trying to gain her trust so she could be an easier target.
She's only a 16-year-old girl, seeming trying to make by from what I gleaned, but we don't know until we go.
Speaking of the tall Paladuvin, she's watching the door. She's watching the door right now.
Oh my goodness. Almost as if on cue.
We shouldn't be counting our assumptions before the hatch.
Hello, miss. Are you a bad guy?
It's fucking
Wow, really just starting off with that, aren't you?
Morality is a social construct. Also, hello?
Is it look like she's working a shift here, or is she just
Yes.
here for...
And she passed you guys before yesterday as well. And you were like, really? And she was like, what? It's easy money.
It's good money.
I push Nyx.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I kick him.
Nyx will sigh and walk over to her.
She is aloof,
Yeah.
not looking at you.
Kalshin's gonna. Is she facing towards the inside of the restaurant or outside?
Yes, towards the inside. She's like leaning against the door frame.
Okay. I want to get closer, but I don't want to get too inconspicuous.
You can go to the bar, because I imagine you guys are at a booth.
Why are y'all being weird? She's just working.
Yeah, but they're gonna ask her a bunch of weird questions.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna get a read on who she is.
That's
And
fair.
I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna get to the bar. I'm gonna get as close as I can while still looking like I'm a fellow paying customer.
Well, yeah. Make a stealth check.
Don't be
I
weird.
can kind of.
Or performance, whichever you would prefer.
I'm better at performance, so I'll take it. That's a 17.
Poggers. Perfect.
And then I said, that's not a Sarlacc, that's my wife. Comedy.
Dex laughs.
Comedy.
Which I'm sure is a very strange sound given Dex's anatomy.
And broken
And broken, yeah.
box.
I always thought it sounded like a starting car.
It's funny because society sees marriage as a curse when in fact it should not be. I get it.
It really shouldn't be. It's very surprising that people treat it at all like a punishment.
Why would you choose to do it?
Honestly. If you see it as a ball and chain, don't wrap the chain around your leg.
Though I won't judge. We're polyamorous on Ithor. That's not true. I'm not going to make that canon.
I was about to say, this is where I'm getting my representation from the Hammerheads.
Dex is a fucking king, how dare you?
I'm not going to speak that into canon.
You just did! You literally spoke it into canon.
That would be funny, though.
Dex is now part of a wonderful polyamorous throuple. He is absolutely a Giga Chad, we have confirmed.
Perfect.
He gets
Very
more than
healthy polycule.
I will let Nyx have his conversation with
Yeah.
tall lady person before I start making insights.
Do we know her name?
Did she ever give it? I don't think so.
No, she did. She never gave
Yeah.
your name.
Brooke knows
Yeah.
her name, but
I know
we
her
don't.
name. Justin knows her name.
I would sure fucking hope so, GM.
To add to the previous joke, Dex gets more than Ki-Adi-Mundi ever did.
You know it. The Sarians are so stuck up.
I could go on a rant to how much I hate Ki-Adi-Mundi, but anyway. Nyx will he'll approach her.
Yes, and when you do, like I said, she is aloof. She's not looking at you. She's still looking into the room.
Right.
But there's like a 3-second pause
Mm-hmm.
before she says, like, outward, but, like, is talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she, how would she put this? I think I know. So, Red Sun, huh? That's what you want to know.
Transparent. Peak espionage.
Yes, that's exactly what I would like to know. It's starting to get very annoying that you're able to guess every single thing that comes across my mind.
It's not a guess. A, you're as transparent as Dex's clean glasses, and B, I was reading your lips.
I'm wearing my helmet.
Your
I know.
Ash's lips.
No, I like the idea of, like, I was reading your lips. I'm wearing my helmet. I know.
I know. Precisely.
You helped us get the imps off of Glitterspice.
I did.
Why?
I just really don't want any trouble in the time I'm here. And every second, Red Sun is looking somewhere else. They're not looking at me. I really can't be dealing with them right now. Me and their leader, her like long, and when she puts her hands up, her fingers are just long and spindly. That's another aspect of Paladuvins. But she does air quotes. And I had a spat, a disagreement, over credits, I think. It was a bit ago. But I just have been avoiding them ever since. And I can't...
I'll insight that.
Oh. Okay.
I'll insight that check.
I'd have advantage on this, right?
Yeah. To read someone's emotions.
Fuck. Ha! My dice hate me today. That is an 11, actually. That's not terrible. You live for one more day, but I will swallow you if you fail me again.
Don't do that, please. Especially while you're sick. You don't think she's lying? She seems emphatic and not...
Threatens to vor dice.
I'm sorry, the immediate joke I just wanted to make really fast is, if you swallow a d20 and it lands on a natural 20, does that count towards a constitution save and you just won't be sick anymore?
No, look, alright, sometimes dice jail doesn't work. Sometimes you just gotta make them swim the sticks. It's fine.
Anyway, go on, Justin. Sorry.
Sometimes I need to make a roll that'll take about a day tops.
Really shake those bad boys up.
I am the dice tower.
The extra long dice tower.
Your body is a temple, my body is a dice tower.
Dice tower. Yeah, our intestinal system is like very, very tall, so it's like the ultimate dice tower. Especially her demeanor and the way she's saying the words is rather emphatic. Like not like this is something she's practiced saying. This is just something she means.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think she's lying?
I'll let's see. Where's Force Whisper? I could just use this on anyone, right? I'll Force Whisper to Nyx. She's telling the truth. Keep going.
In his helmet, he winced, and he'll continue. Do you know where they're holding her?
I know they're making spice. I didn't know they were here when I got here, otherwise I wouldn't have come. Shouldn't be this far in the core. Frickin' criffing, cocky sons of bitches, I'll tell you what.
Say fuck!
For the love of God, just say fuck. He'll, yeah, well, they're down here. Do you know where it is they're hiding?
It's somewhere on level 100, where the farming is.
Okay.
They got apparently a large piece of real estate. That's all I know.
Do you know if the, put up air quotation marks, boss is here?
Their boss is folded over a railing, if you remember correctly. But you mean him?
Yeah.
Capital H.
He never leaves that ship.
What ship? You know what? I don't need to know. If that's code for he's not on Coruscant, then I don't need to worry.
Make a lore check.
Sure.
Can I make a lore check?
Sure.
I'm proficient in lore. Yeah, that's a 22, baby!
One lore check coming up.
Meanwhile, Raestra continues to try to pet Lemmy.
We continue the fucking trend. 19.
Make a droid handling check, Raestra, by the way.
I will. I don't want him to be scared of me. I want him to be my friend. I need to get another dice.
You're a Mandalorian. You're kind of built to be scary.
That's another 3. I'm switching dice.
I should put him on the table.
I approach him slowly. I try very hard.
With a 19 and a 22, you would know that, as far as the Grapevine knows, Crimson Dawn is a crime syndicate. It is run by apparently one man.
Uh-huh.
And he is always on a star yacht. It's where he runs everything. You don't know a name, but that's just what you've heard. The hearsay of rumors and such.
So Red Sun and the Crimson Dawn are the same thing.
Yes, this is true. They are synonymous, yes.
Great. Anything else I should know about?
There are lots of things you should know.
Anything that's prevalent to this situation?
I'm not a data pad. And you got all out of me that you're going to get, because I just don't want Red Sun on my ass.
What makes you think we're going to give you away?
She, crosses her arms. Because if you did, you'd regret it.
Probably. In more ways than one.
Ooh. Get a room.
No hanky-panky on the job.
They're off the clock.
Dex.
Yes, but she's on the job. But Miss Singh is on the job.
Ah, what? Her name? What?
I never did get your name, by the way. Or would you like to keep that anonymous just in case?
You just did.
Your mic cut out. We didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dex. Oh, yeah. Dex said Miss Singh. And just S-I-N-G, Sing.
Miss Singh.
Awful.
Oh my god.
What?
No,
Justin.
Did Silver just get
got
it?
Yeah.
I've known this since section 1 or 2.
Listen, Kalsheen might have an intelligence of 12, but real life Silver has an intelligence of 6.
That is not.
you all
need you to bear with me.
You all can make a lore check now that you have that name.
I'm gonna definitely make a lore check on that one.
There's no way in
That's a
fuck
14.
That's a natural 20!
10.
17.
We'll go. This DC was high-ish, and I love. It was you, Nix, that got the natural 20, right?
I did get the natural 20.
Yeah, and I love this. So that exchange happens, and you heard her name, and then it all's oh, Peladuvan, red hair, vest, female, Sing. She's been in the business for a while. A notorious bounty hunter. Jobs for the huts.
Does she have a bounty on her head?
Somewhere, I'm sure.
We're not fucking with Aura Singh. You can't make me.
I'm just getting information. I haven't made a decision yet.
I don't like that answer.
You could always ask Mr. Diction.
Based on the information she told you, apparently Red Sun would like her alive or dead.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn, Red Suns. Whichever. It'll click and he'll nod his head. Well, Miss Singh, thank you for your help. And he'll motion for Ray and Ash and to follow, and if Cal wishes to come with, he may. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't out Cal that he was listening in on the entire conversation.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I was half ready to ask her more questions, but I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we got all we need to get from her.
Yeah, she just basically confirmed what we were suspecting.
Yeah, Raestra will get up and follow.
Ash takes Lemmy off of the counter and puts him back on the floor and then follows. Look, we got a job to do. You can feel more tall later.
Oh.
Can Cal pick up Lemmy?
Sure, he's very light.
Would I have
He
to
is
make
a
a droid
box.
handling check?
Yes, actually, yes.
What's he going to do? Bite you?
Would this be a technology or animal handling?
It's a good fucking question.
Animal handling is wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will treat it like animal handling.
Okay. Christ alive, Lemmy doesn't love anyone but Ash. That's a 5.
and then he like backs up.
Oh yeah, the scary fucking Jedi with bones so brittle if he steps on them they'll crack.
Everything is big to him.
He's very small.
Look, it takes a while for him to warm up to new people. We've only known each other for what will be about 72 hours. I'm sure he will.
Oh, I
come
simply
to
wanted
be
him to.
comfortable.
Oh, I simply
with
wanted
him
to make him
time.
feel tall. I wouldn't mind carrying him.
Raestra pats him on the shoulder as she too has been defeated.
At least you know it's not a you thing now.
I just want him to be my friend.
He'll warm up to you. We just gotta hang out more.
Yeah.
Social activity is the root of all friendship.
I think it's time that we travel down to level 100.
Again.
Agreed.
Hooray.
Maybe it'll be a good time for some target practice if things hit the fan.
You guys get in the lift.
Yep.
It's a different song this time.
They're even worse. They're even worse. And it's only because they've been endorsed by a fucking hut.
They fucking industry plants.
Fuck yeah, they're industry plants. Like, nobody likes listening to people sing Huttese. No one.
You see Ash off to the side, just kind of like grooving back and forth a little bit.
Ash is low-key a snoodly. It's like Swifty, but size noodles.
Well, hold on, Nix. That's not
I
true.
like it.
Other huts exist. And her.
I'm sorry, this immediately reminded me of one of my favorite memories of we went to Disney World, and we were in the thing, and they were playing like, it had to have been like bluegrass music or something. I don't remember, it had lots of banjo. And I made the joke that I was like, I look at my mom, I go, does anybody really like listening to banjo music? My mom goes, yeah, rednecks and people with no teeth. And then we turned over, and my dad's just vibing in his chair.
It has good flow. Your mom can suck it.
Look, don't shame me for what music sounds appealing to my lack of ears, I guess. I don't know. I don't have ears like you do.
Also, Nix, you're the only one that speaks Huttese here, right?
Yeah.
You also know that the lyrics to this song are just... raunchy is an understatement.
It's like listening. It's like when you hear a bunch of white kids listening to K-pop. What does it mean? I have no idea.
Yeah. She's vibing, but she doesn't even know what the fuck it's singing about.
I
No.
can like how it flows. Don't talk to me like I'm not in the room.
Your interests are somehow incredibly vast and strangely niche.
Listen, you can only listen to a tube face talk about how great it was to sleep with a hut for so long.
Look, it's not my fault I don't know Huttese and you do.
I only know Huttese because it's the language of the underworld.
She just mutters under her breath, says the guy who likes jizz.
How did you come to learn Huttese?
I took it as a language because this is really fucking embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Tell them the story. It's funny.
She did tell her
I
story.
picked it up. I'm telling it. I picked it up because I thought that my squadron was going to be dealing with a lot of the seedier underbellies of the galaxy. So I thought it would be a niche skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably the most useless skill I have.
I mean, I don't know. You know, if we get ourselves in a really bad situation in hut space, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world.
The last place we need to go to is hut space.
I'm not saying I want to go to hut space. I'm just saying that if things turn south real fast, it's not going to be entirely useless. I mean, I'm the only one here that speaks droid. Boy, howdy,
It's
was
only
that...
useless so far.
We're on Coruscant. Me speaking Huttese has probably been convenient for 2, maybe 3 things. And the other time is to listen to really shitty songs.
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't shame you and your music opinions. I only got so
I'm not-
much back in Shirkan. Don't. Fuck
I'm
off.
not shaming. I'm just saying.
I said, what? She goes once again, says the man who listens to enough jizz that he has a particular favorite era.
Listen, there's good jizz and there's bad jizz.
Oh, God.
Okay. It's right there. It's right there. What do you expect?
I'm sorry, I can't get over in the most supportive tone. Well, it's only been useless so far. It's like the most unhelpful. Like, I know you're trying, but like that does not help.
In fairness, every skill you obtain is useless until it's put into practice.
It's true.
It's useless until it's not, truly.
I've known Hatice for at least 5 years now, and it's probably been the most useless skill so far.
Yeah, well.
I grew up on a backwater planet my whole life. I mean, everybody's got problems.
If we ever have to deal with any huts, we at least have you to count on.
Oh, great. I get to talk to a hut. Lucky me.
I mean, let's not say we didn't.
The speaker system actually, that song ends and it transitions to some throat rock.
Raestra, meanwhile, knows like 4 languages.
Ash is also. Is it like
what Cal was listening to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash also vibes to
this. That's actually good music.
The Who. The band is called The Who.
this. She's just bouncing her head back and forth.
The
a little
McClunky. No.
I only know 2 languages. I never actually took the time to really learn anything outside of Galactic Basic.
I know 4, but they haven't been particularly useful.
I could start speaking in my mother tongue, and none of you would know what I was talking about. Don't see too many other Tigruda around.
I actually kind of miss talking to other Nonolans. Is that weird? Is it weird to miss speaking a language?
In Mandoa, she says, "You have absolutely no idea."
McClunky.
Halsheen will just say, in Nautila. Truly is this kind of day, isn't it?
The doors open.
Okay.
It's dark. Now, well, it's always dark down here, but when it's not work hours, they like stagger the streetlights. You know how inside big industrial buildings they'll do that as well, like only turn on like every other light to save on electricity.
Quick thing, before we go forward. Ash, you have your blaster on your back, right?
Yep.
Nyx is gonna take it and immediately start examining it.
Just
Like full on, just snatches it off of her back just to look at
Wait.
it, just to make sure that it's working.
It's just a standard blaster rifle.
It's just that scene from Metal Gear Solid 3 where Snake's just examining the gun that Eva gives him.
Safety's on.
14. 14 investigation check.
The gun? What are you looking for specifically? Enlighten your DM.
Anything that could possibly make this gun backfire. Like, has it been properly cleaned? Are the parts being utilized well? What needs to be fixed?
I suppose the correct word is mechanics. The mechanics of this seem in tip-top shape and cleaned. It is not Bog factory standard. It looks like the stock is different. This is like a non-standard stock that was like attached onto it. But it appears to be a better stock. And it has like kind of a... What do you want it to look like? Wood grain, Brooke? It'll be your gun.
Yeah, we can make this look more unique. It looks definitely like extra clean. It looks like it was freshly cleaned because even though it was like in fine condition when she picked it up, I would imagine on her lunch break she was like half eating her lunch and the other half like cleaning her new gun.
Ash Googles how to clean a gun.
No, she has her blaster, so she knows how to maintenance, blasters in general. So
Weapons.
Fun fact, as I think the only person in this chat, perhaps, who has ever manhandled a real fucking gun.
Second person, go on.
Third.
Yeah.
No, I've handled a gun.
The cleaning process is different gun to gun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
it's true, but I would imagine at least like the techniques transfer over to some extent.
More or less, yeah.
General
She's
idea.
smart. She's got an 18 in intelligence.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
I wish you rate your intelligence on a scale of 1 to 20.
It's useless until it's not.
So yeah, he checks it over. Does the stock have any any kind of markings on it, or is it just like fresh? Is
No.
it like fresh?
It
Okay.
appears fresh, or at least not a mark on it if it is old.
He'll check it. He'll make sure that he'll make sure that it can take the feed. He's like full on manhandling it, doing the same process that he would do with his own guns, just to make sure that everything is working, that it's clean. He checks down the barrel. He does a full examination before turning the safety back on and then handing it back to her.
Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
The siding is ever so slightly off because it's been on the shelf for a bit.
Then he immediately fixes that.
Just with the twist of the
You siding was off.
Thanks. I did clean it during my lunch break just to familiarize
tell.
myself with it, so...
Yeah, just make sure that you adjust the sidings every time after you hang it up,
Got it.
or else you're gonna be pulling to the left, and that's the last thing you want.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate it when that happens.
Truly, actually quite bad.
1 minute you aiming at the head, and the next minute you're accidentally hitting somebody's loaf cat.
Raestra turns slowly. That's way too specific for you to have not actually done that.
Don't worry about it.
I got called a loaf cat once because of my straps in my arms. And I guess neck.
Congratulations, you just earned yourself a code name.
No, those cats are ugly, and Ash is cute.
Ash is scientifically, in fact, baby.
Don't you dare say wolf cats are ugly in front
They
of
are
Callie, ever.
Ugly.
Wolf
They have
cats are adorable.
big,
They got a
ugly
big-
faces.
They got big, stupid face and retractable eyes. They're amazing, and I love them.
I'm sorry, they have retractable eyes?
Yeah, their eyes are beady, except when at night the skins around the eyes extends.
Opens up like a fucking
forgot.
camera lens.
Uh-huh.
Wolf cats are cute, though.
I'm looking
No,
it up.
they're
Yeah, I'm
They are
putting it
ugly.
in the
I don't
chat right
want-
now.
Justin, okay, does it have my face?
no.
Justin, you're a
Then it's
fucking...
not ugly.
You're a fucking idiot. These are baby. I
Don't
love
talk about
them.
my friend that way.
This is
They're-
them, because they make an appearance in one of the movies.
Rebels.
They make a live action
No,
appearance.
it was
in this-
they made a live action appearance in Mandalorian.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was right.
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
fucking baby. Look at their fucking chicken feet and their big fluffy tails. I love them. How dare you?
It's like it's like if a cat got a tanuki leaf from Mario 3.
Oh yeah, here's the one in Mandalorian. They do look better in Mandalorian. That I will admit.
I pet 2 of them.
They're the pugs of the Star Wars universe.
Look at his fucking beady eyes. What a baby. How fucking dare you?
I can
Anyway.
dare all I want. They're ugly. Okay.
I would like one and I will name him Mork.
No joke, if you were a clone, that would be the first name they would give you.
I mean, I'll take it, I guess. If we need to like have code names, I'll be Lothcat, I guess. Could be worse.
It could be worse.
Don't say that right before we have to go face a gang.
I
Please
meant-
don't say that.
I meant like nicknames, not the
Even-
situation we're in.
No, I know. I'm just...
You're stressed. Just take a deep breath. It'll be fine.
This is like the third time he's like examined his gun to make sure that it's pristine and ready to go.
She whacks him.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, got it. He holsters the gun and examines his knife.
I'll kill you.
I forgot to sharpen it this morning.
I'll break your fucking ankles and make it look like an accident.
Do you need to sharpen vibro weapons? That doesn't sound accurate.
You don't need to.
Really quick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Battle Precognition.
Do it.
I wait until we're close enough to start needing to sneak, and then I will cast Smuggle, aka Pass Without Trace, so that we all have a +10 to our stealth check.
Good, I'm gonna need it.
Kalshin, make a wisdom check. For reasons.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Me, my name? Me, my age?
Ooh, that's a 19 on the die. That would be a 22.
Perfect. Cool beans. You cast battle precognition on yourself.
That
You
is
reach into
the AC increasing spell.
You reach into the force, and like always, the force is there.
Well, I'm glad I rolled that. I'm glad I cast Pass Without Trace.
Alright, let's go.
And you can see now how these things works. I'll take from when Justin ran the one shot. These 4 orbs come out of the wrist pad and around us and have like white noise, and it's somehow also like wiping our tracks from behind us as we make them.
They're droids like the size of the big cat eye marbles that you use to hit the other marbles. That's how that game works, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
I say droids. Droids have AI. These don't have AI. I'm pretty sure
Got
that's a stipulation.
Drones.
If not, I'm making it.
There's a word for...
They're drones.
Uh-oh. Dude, fuck! Come on! Why's it gotta be disadvantaged? This is bullshit.
Still get a
Oh,
plus
what's
10.
Oh wait, we're making stealth checks, right?
Yeah.
Well, you make your way down. How long does a...
I said, so here's the stipulation. I said I cast it when we're close enough to need to go into stealth.
So,
I'm
I hadn't narrated that yet. I was just confused. So yeah, you guys you pass where Kal'Sheen works, you go down the street, and I suppose everyone needs to make investigation checks.
Okay, cool. Pog.
Here we go.
So this is before stealth
Yes,
to
yes,
happen?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so then temporary boost myself because I can.
I rolled a fucking...
Swear to God.
I rolled a natural 20 on this. This is bullshit.
I swear to God. My dice love me when I play Star Wars.
15.
Not a 19 though.
Okay.
15.
17.
18.
I also got a 17.
You guys know this area is not residential. It's all agricultural technically, but also, processing and but you're
It's like waste management, right?
Yeah. Waste management, so it's all basically industrial. This is where people come to work. Nobody lives here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And Kal'Sheen, you kind of know where the station is, where the plants are processed into nutrient bars. It's kind of right behind where you work, so you've passed that a bit ago. It looks like there's some ways, but all of you are looking for signs of things out of the ordinary. And kind of all of you at the same time pick up on there's like kind of a holo strip in front of the door that says like not out of order, but like closed. But there's like light streaming out from specifically the roof. The roof isn't completely connected. It's like got a little bit of an awning. So the lights are on, but it appears it's supposed to be like a police strip, but it's holographic. Is what I'm saying. In front of the door, like, out of order, do not enter, danger, employees only. Like, it says all kinds of things.
Yeah. In all various languages.
Yeah.
Nyx is going to look to, Pleasant. He's going to look at Cal and Ray. I think I already know the answer to the question, but is there any possible way you two can do your whole waves his hands to see if she's in there?
Oh, actually...
No, you can just say the Force.
You can just... God, it's so much more offensive when you don't just say the fucking word. Oh, I actually think I can. Hang on.
Considering that you worked with one, yeah, like I should be the one using the incorrect terms, not you.
It just feels weird to say the Force.
Do neither of you have a spell for such occasion? A force power.
Fucking might.
Do you have a force ability?
For like finding people, I definitely do not.
I have a question. I know I was not asked if I can do a force thing, rightfully so, for plot reasons, but would I be able to sense anything within the 30 feet thus far? From my tremor sense?
Not particularly, no.
Not yet? Okay. Well, keep me posted on that.
But with that being the case, flavor-wise, you had a connection with the girl. You can try and reach
I was
out
gonna
to the
say I
forest.
can try.
Make a wisdom check.
I'm bad at those.
Who wants to give her help? Cal?
Canonically, it's almost like all of my points are in charisma for a very.
I
sad
can
reason.
try. I don't know if Justin will let me help though, given Cal and Ray are like both opposite ends of the force.
That's okay. The first thing I rolled was good anyway, but that's an unnatural 20.
All right, Ray. Now focus. Focus, Ray. You gotta focus. You gotta reach out there. You gotta try.
I put my hand
gotta
over
understand this.
Nyx's mouth.
My hand, like I was about to say before she does that, my hand just snaps out, and I just like not only do I cover his mouth, I like grab his jaw.
Her eyes closed, like, and she started to focus, and he's like, "Oh, you're good." And then, but her eyes are still closed. And Ray, you breathe in, and you still yourself, and you reach out to the force, and the machine is there, like always. The machine of the force is always running, always whirring, always in motion, and the creaks and grinds of the machinery all kinds of starts to blend together, but you focus, and when it does, you're able to kind of tune it out and just focus on specifically you want that feeling when you dreamed. And it's not pleasant because the dream, went bad places. It reminded you of pain and fear that you haven't felt in a while, but you kind of cling on to that memory, and then it links up with the feeling that you felt, not through her, but kind of like when she was in front of you, and it's close, and there's like all that fear, but it turns a little bit into, I guess hope is the only good word, right? Like a spark being lit on a candle. It kind of like, it's like when you felt her, she felt you, and it's close. Like it has to be close because it felt pretty strong. You don't get like, the force is not like a dowsing rod or a radar
Or a crazy taxi arrow, so to speak.
Yeah, or a crazy taxi arrow, but like that like it was strong enough and clear enough that it has to be close.
She's in here. She's close.
Good.
All right.
I guess
So
now
we should start looking for her and
Is there a
get her
window?
out.
Good question. Is there a window?
Let's say yes. But it's high. It's up.
now would probably be the time where Ash casts
The spell.
the spell.
Jetpack.
I cast
Cast the spell,
I cast
jetpack.
strength check, which is that I yeet you as high as I humanly possibly can.
All right,
I
right.
have force leap. I could probably just get up there.
Oh yeah, you do. You should do that.
I'll jump on up there. I have force leap. I can use my force casting ability score instead of my strength score when I jump.
Oh,
And
okay.
it always counts as having made a running start.
Oh, that's interesting. That's cool, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, jumps are like... Hold on,
I think I swapped out like turbulence for this spell because turbulence just wasn't going to be useful because I have saber throw.
So you can jump. What's your wisdom?
It is +3.
6 feet. That's 6 feet up. Which I'll say, given how tall you are, and you're like elevating 6 feet, that's like just enough for you to get your hands on the, bottom rim of the window.
Is there a ceiling?
What do you mean by that?
Is there a ceiling in this room that we are in, Justin?
You are not in a room. You're outside on the street of the Coruscanti underground? No, not underground.
Underbelly?
Undercity.
Underbelly.
So technically there is a ceiling, which
I
would
was-
be the next level above you, and it's a good bit. There's like many yards between levels.
I was literally about to say, yeah, if you go up high enough.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I'll stand, or I guess kneel on the sill, and I'll just I'll look in. Is it too dark for me to look in, or?
The lights are on inside.
Oh, okay.
It's like the very stereotypical long strips of LED Yes. LED? No, not LED. What's the ones I'm thinking of? The tube
Fluorescent?
lights. Fluorescent lights. There we go. Kind of hanging only a little bit down from the ceiling, and all of them are... Make a perception check. We'll see.
Okay.
And also...
Oh,
also
fuck me.
Also a stealth with Ashes Plus.
Oh, okay. I'll do the stealth first. Well, that's a
Okay.
not good. That's myself.
You add the
That's
plus
a-
10.
Yeah, I know. That's a 13.
13. Oof.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
Hold on.
How's your day?
It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. 13's fine. Now roll that perception check.
All right, I'll believe that. That's a 17 on perception.
17. So you see fluorescent lights kind of shining down. There are these like rows of tables right now. Like this place does appear, for the most part, most of its real estate like defunct. There's like paper and refuse and like turned over chairs and like a machine in the corner that like you're not sure what it was supposed to do, but it hasn't been used in a while. But kind of near the far wall is like an operational zone where there's like movement and things happening, and there are tables and droids. You see about 6, and they have little kind of dish round heads and just kind of like hanging down two jointed arms with like little claws at the end of the arms, and they float. They're kind of hovering around, and currently there's like an assembly line of them where one takes a like, it looks like a tube of something, and it pushes it down into a machine, and it makes a grinding noise, and then what it spits out, it kind of gathers up into another tube, and it gathers up into a bag and passes to the next one, who then puts it into a tube. And it comes out like bright red. And you can see what they're putting in are the leaves with that roll, I suppose. That's just good enough.
They're using it for some kind of chemical.
But also with a 17, you see, just leaning against the wall watching the droids is a Aqualish male. But he appears... drowsy's not the right word, but like bored and out of it.
I'm assuming everyone wants to get inside the building.
Yeah.
Be kind of tough to get her if we didn't.
Yeah.
I could try to unlock the front door.
You can hop down and attempt that, yeah.
But first, is this Aqualish male 20 feet near me?
No. This warehouse...
Or no, wait,
area
no,
is...
it's a range of 90 feet, sorry.
90 will just do, I'll say. That's about how far away he is.
Okay. I'm essentially casting sleep.
Give me dim hit points. Roll those dice. Tell me all about it. I would like a number. We'll see if it's higher.
Between 1 and 10.
Please, 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 please.
What's the name of that spell?
It's Cloud Mind. It does not have any
Cloud
effect on constructs or droids.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
Makes
check.
sense.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, so I can add 2d8.
Ooh.
So it'll be 7d8 instead of 5d8.
Come on. Good roll, no whammies. Good roll, no whammies.
26.
26.
Level 3.
Level 3. Level 3. You kind of center your mind, you reach out to the Force, and start just thinking about sleep and rest. And I imagine a good trick you like to do is you think about the waves on the waves of Gleansome, and you kind of just like a wave, just kind of push that in his direction, and he slumps all the way, and is like, he's still like against the wall, but like he slumps more and starts snoring.
Yes.
And Aqualish snores are loud.
Fun thing about Aqualish is that they sound like...
Yeah.
That was.
I don't like
horrible
you
noise.
either.
Good work requires good rest, friend. Now then. And I'm gonna hop down.
Sorry, I'm done now.
Hop down deftly.
Mm-hmm.
You find a button behind the door. In Star Wars, panels just do whatever you need them to. So you push a button on a panel.
Gotta love that Star Wars logic, am I right?
Yeah.
Is that the case? I pushed the button to destroy the Empire.
We win! You push a button. Palpatine's like, "Ugh, my heart. I knew I shouldn't have eaten all those nachos. Bleh."
No, I shouldn't have eaten all of those nacho fries.
Those chicken nuggies.
I
told me it was
blood pressure.
Vader, I told you to add extra salt to my chicken nuggets.
nuggies. Where is the barbecue sauce?
Where is the honey mustard, Vader?
I want that special orange sauce with the pepper flakes.
BTS.
I want the twice meal, please.
I want a BTS meal.
Yeah.
I would like the sweetie. It is sweetie. Whatever.
Anyways, I opened
big-
the door.
Star Wars is great. It slides open from one side to the other. Cal is leaning confidently.
What'd you do?
I combat roll in.
Cal just, I simply offered one of the Aqualish employees a small pillow, and then I opened the door.
Cool. She goes in.
So, do you want me to use my stealth roll from before, or...
Yeah, everyone should roll stealth. And if you've rolled one before, then sure.
When Raestra says Cole and walks past, Nyx will walk past him and to pat him on the shoulder and go, "Congratulations, you got positive reinforcement from her."
I mean, I don't want to use my previous roll because it wasn't
Oh,
great,
I did.
but...
Okay, then you can re-roll. I will allow.
19.
Perhaps one day we will be associates.
We're already associates.
We could be friends.
I rolled a 30 on my stealth check.
Jesus. Nyx.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because of the plus 10.
What did you roll, Nyx, on your stealth?
32.
Sick nasty. So you all see what I described to Kalsheen. On that side of the room, there's also, like, a door, and this is, like, a, like, with a handle pushes in kind of door.
Ooh, archaic.
But it's in that back corner. You will have to pass the droids to do so, but you all, like, just, like, Scooby Gang past the droids. They seem to be busy at work. As you're, like, passing them, one, like, it's, like, passing off its payload, but, like, moves down the line and just, like, physically bumps into the other. They're, like, dish heads clang. Like, clang, and then they, like, they fall back a little, and their, like, repulsors catch them, and they back up like those toys that have weights in the bottom.
Weeble wobbles, but they don't fall down.
And, you know, they kind of, these, sound like, they make beeps like that, and they kind of just, like, as if arguing back and forth for a little bit.
What do I understand droid, so what are they saying?
They're mad.
They're just mad.
Their boss
They
fell
angry.
asleep on the job. Oh my god.
Fucking again.
I know an angry droid when I hear one.
Well, as long as they're not focused on us.
They all turn. No, I'm kidding. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt fate. Don't tempt the force.
Nyx is going to kind of try to get a good idea of where they would be holding our little twi'ilk.
You see nothing but the entrance, that door that must lead further back into the building.
Go through the door.
Yeah, I'll can I check for traps?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you asked.
Just let me know, if I pick anything up on with my Montreal reception.
It's an investigation check, right?
Yes, indeed.
13.
Not trapped? You don't think
Not
it's trapped anyway. Just a door? With a hand?
Seems safe to me.
Boy, howdy, is that a door?
It'll be very much like Nyx is kind of doing movement like you would for like training. So he's crouched low. He's got his gun out. Knife's next to it. He'll be the first to go through the door and immediately just check the entire area to make sure that there's no hostiles in here.
A few things happen.
Oh, good.
I will lay them out.
Oh,
Accordingly.
good. Neat.
You open the door,
Uh-huh.
and it appears to be storage. There's crates kind of stacked against one wall, but on the other end, it appears just empty aside from... All of this kind of happens at once. Nyx, you open the door, you look in, you see that it's storage, there are boxes. On the other end is like nothing, bare wall, bare floor, but there's like a chair, a like metal chair in the corner with a young twi'ilk strapped to it, and standing before her, like hands on her hips, is a female Zabrak. But you take all that in the moment the front door opens and two Weequay enter, kind of talking amongst themselves, and they look into the room and like also take in the situation, and there's like an awkward pause of like, and I look at me, and he looks at me, and I look at him.
Looks at me.
And just like, and with that moment, he just goes, "Poodoo," and just fires at one of them.
Well, you're looking into the back room. You don't see the week.
Oh.
Everyone else does though.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so the Weequay have noticed us?
Yes. Because you're kind of just in the corner.
So the Weequay come in from the other side.
From where you entered.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna do?
Roll initiative.
No, I was gonna cast Cloud Mine, but we can roll
If
initiative.
you insist.
Okay, roll initiative first. Bitch. Okay.
Why?
It's time for violence.
That's a 2 on initiative.
That's a natural 20! Finally, it's Raestra's time! Raestra shines with
All right.
violence, as is the way.
Do the Weequay look like they might have been Hondo's men? Or do they look like they're a part of Red Sun?
You don't recognize them, but all Weequay look the same. No, I'm kidding. You don't recognize them.
Racist!
Well, hold on. Technically speaking, Justin's not wrong, because all the Weequay outside of Hondo are all modeled after the same model.
This is not Clone Wars. This is real life. No.
This isn't a fucking
Real life
cartoon,
D&D.
Ben. This is the
Well,
real
as
world.
long as they don't look like Hondo's crew. I mean, Hondo's not even on the planet right now. So
Actually,
probably-
I lied to you. They do look familiar. You saw them in Dex's bar.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck them anyway, then.
Yeah.
Non.
Especially that one in particular. Points to the one with the lazy eye.
Listen,
Hey!
listen, you say non-lethally, but truly, what do we lose if we commit homicide here currently in this exact moment? The answer is not much.
It's called Star Wars. Murder is liberal here.
War crimes are allowed.
I mean, if there's no way for them to like trace it back to us, then I guess. But I don't know.
It's gonna be hard for them to trace shit back to us when they're in pieces.
Uh-huh. Raestra, you were ready. You were so ready. And you're up first.
I'm always ready.
What do you do?
It's a fucking bold assertion that I'm not.
You're not ready most initiative rolls we've had.
Shut up. How far away from them am I?
About 90 to 100 feet.
Oh, you know what? Fuck, if we're made, she's just gonna be like, well. I mean, fuck it. And then I'm going to use project.
Ooh.
What does that do? Tell me all about it.
It's magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You throw random stuff at people.
Yep. There's 2 of them?
Yes.
I will,
Throw
however...
your spear at him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Good suggestion.
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
Fuck. Not good at projectiles.
Oh, you use your strength modifier, right?
I do.
Like throwing a spear? Yeah.
I do, but I didn't roll very well. That's 11?
I hate to rain on your parade, but the max range on a vibro spear is 60.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Run
then I'll
and throw.
No, then I'll move to get closer to them and I'll use project.
Yeah, if you like
I'll use
run
project anyway, but I will get closer to them as I do so.
you kind of just like hop over the table. It like shakes and the droids are like meow. Meow. And then you step
Then
off.
Throws
and...
one of the droids.
No, the droids are not objects.
Oh, it's max
Oh,
damage. Fuck
too.
yeah. 5 points of damage.
So you kind of step off the table, leap over it. The droids are mad that you shook all their crap. You pick up just like 3, right? It's 3?
Yeah.
3 just like 3 empty vials. I like that. 3 empty vials and just kind of... Are you aiming at 1?
I'll do 2 points each. I can do that. I'm allowed. It says I can.
think so.
I can direct it towards 1 or multiple creatures. So
Cool beans. So
I will do 2 points of damage each.
sick, nasty. So you just kind of... And it's like, punk, punk, like in their chest. And they're like... But that's your turn. Nix, it is your turn.
Alright, cool.
Oh no! Wait a minute!
I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute!
look
I can.
Bonus action?
Yeah. Wait. If I move 30 feet, how close am I to them then?
About 60 to 70.
Can I be within throwing range? Or will I? Or do I not? have to
That's barely about right. You would still make the attack at disadvantage because it's at the max range.
That's fine. I will.
But also, can you attack as a bonus action?
I can. As part of
because
as
of
part
your,
of my Nemon form, if I attack with force power, when I use my action to cast a force power, I can follow it up with a bonus action melee attack.
This is not a melee attack, though. Make a wisdom check. We'll see if you're good enough in the force. Good enough in your new form.
14. The form is not new, it's just been a spicy minute.
I'll say that's just enough. You've even pulled off this move before. The thrown things were just a feint to distract their eyes as the real weapon comes through.
Oh, you've got to be fucking shitting me. I was like, I rolled a 3, can't get a whole lot. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay. You're like, sick, this is so awesome. And it just goes so high that it's like 15 feet up in the wall. Just sticks. And they look up like, wow.
She just sighs, and she's like, Internally, she's just like, note to self, stop throwing things. Her aim has been off the last couple of times.
Nix, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna look to Ash and say, cover Ray. Cal, you're with me. And I'm gonna engage the Zabrak and fire at her.
Cool beans. Roll to attack.
Here we are. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to roll to hit first. 22!
22?
22!
That will for sure hit.
I would also like to make it a disarming attack.
Ooh.
Basically, I see that she's going for whatever weapon she is, and immediately I'm going to fire it out of her hand.
Cool beans. Does she need to strength save, or...?
Yes, it is a strength save. DC is...
That's not gonna make it.
What was it?
It was low. It's a 3.
Oh, yeah. That does not beat my 14. Hold on, so let me roll my damage. And I add brutal damage, too. So I'm going to be rolling 2d4s plus 8, and I get to roll all of my damage with advantage. 18 damage total.
Sick. Jesus.
Take her fucking hand off, Jesus.
You almost do. It's rough. Whoa. Yeah, she's not doing hot.
How low is she?
Very.
Cool. I then take the toss my knife into the air, grab it by the edge, and throw it at her fucking leg so she can't run.
Okay, cool.
This one's just going to be a flat D4 if I hit, but it'll hurt like a bitch.
Does the sick Bucky knife flip?
Yeah, pretty much. 23 again.
Oh, whew, that'll hit.
4 piercing.
4 piercing?
Yeah, 4 piercing damage.
Ooh. She's still up.
Cool. And immediately I'm gonna get within her bubble. So this way she's not focusing on Cal.
Cool beans.
And then I end my turn.
Fun times. It is the Weequay Grunt's turns.
So that's what it's like to see him in action, in his element.
Yeah, he's vicious.
They didn't train him for Sunday picnics.
The one turns to the other after they're like done looking down at their chests after like vials slammed into them.
And they hear the sound of the twang of a spear hitting the ceiling.
Yeah. Poor, it's the countermeasures. When we're under attack. What? The countermeasures should. And he actually turns back to the panel, and there's a switch, and he gotta, and all the lights turn off.
Oh fuck!
Oh, I can fix that.
And that was technically the Weequay's bonus action because it was like right there. And they shout something in not Huttese. What languages do you guys know?
I know not a lot.
Basic, Chagruti, and Droid.
I haven't decided what the other 2 languages she knows are yet. Probably not something that they're using. TBH.
It's a weird, like, guttural language, and you could tell he's, like, struggling, but he shouts something, and you guys hear the droids, like, the kind of clanking of their arms stop, and then, like, and they kind of raise up, and then lights turn on in their, because they have pit droid heads. It's, like, round, and then there's, like, a single little eye. It's not quite as big as a pit droid or as thick as a pit droid head, but it's shaped like one. And it makes little spotlights, and they kind of float up and back, and all of their spotlights point at you guys. And with that, the Weequay get to make attacks at you. The ones in view, which would be Ray and Ash. And I guess they'll want to focus down Ray.
They sure can
So
try.
let's see.
My AC's pretty fucking high, because I do still have my shield this time.
Hooray!
That one death focuses. But that's a 15.
Get fucked.
One just, like, also shoots up high into the wall, but the other kind of, like, is at you, Ray, but it just, like, planks off your shield. Pink! And there is one droid that wakes up the Aqualish. It uses its action to do that.
Oh, fuck.
And now that the Weequay are done, it is the 2 higher ranked members' turn.
Oh man.
I need the pizza.
The Zabrak, like, says a swear at you in, I believe, Dathomirian, which actually sounds like a curse. It's spooky.
Shit.
And uses her bonus action to disengage.
Oh, damn it.
And
Wait, let me get my knife back.
it didn't stick in her leg.
Yeah, I did. I purposely threw it at her leg so like she would have a hard time getting away from me.
Well, you didn't quite get her hard enough. It was
Oh.
only 4 points of damage.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it is dark, so you would have had disadvantage anyway, but she's disengaging. And you kind of, like, hear some rough rustling in the boxes behind you, but that is it as...
Oh god.
Nothing. There's, like, a single, like, of one of the boxes behind you, and then silence. Only the, like, hovering... the sound of the droids, like, motivators hovering them outside.
Not he dies!
That is what she's going to do. The Aqualish is not happy, but he's awake. He takes this in, sees that the droids are in defense mode, and there are people here that they should not be. So he is technically... yeah, he'll shoot at the big scary one in armor. The droids are technically offering him the help action. He has advantage. I didn't help him. Jesus. That's gonna miss.
Terrible.
My encounters can't be scary if my dice keep fucking me. Jesus.
It's truly also almost as if.
Oh, man.
But he will
This gets to be
also
the part where we get to all be cool, guys. Take advantage of it.
bonus action.
Don't worry, I have things.
Sick.
I don't get to do it in regular life, so might as well do it now.
That ends their turn. Ash, it is your turn.
Cool. I move forward 30 feet
Okay.
to be up next to Ash. I'm assuming there's enough light from the not pit droids to be able to see that.
There is not. It is absolutely dark in this room.
I'm smart enough to be able to turn around and go back the
Remember,
way I came.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
go 30 feet, and I don't need to see it. I cast on-off to turn the lights back on.
Cool. Wait.
The power allows you to activate or deactivate any electronic device within range as long as the device is not being wielded by a creature and has a clearly defined on or off function that can be easily accessed from the outside of the device. Any device that requires a software-based shutdown sequence to activate or deactivate cannot be affected by on-off. It sounded like he just flipped a switch to turn the lights off.
Yeah. Let me triple check.
Thaumaturgy.
Cool beans. Well, software based? Nah.
He flipped a switch.
He did flick a switch, it's true.
Lights come back on. As a bonus action, I give a portent aptitude to Raestra.
The lights come back on, you see the weak way. You do not see the Zebrak or the Aqualish.
Oh, fuck me.
Is the girl still there, though?
The girl is there, yes.
That's all that fucking matters.
Oh, I lost my knife. Ooh, wait, Justin, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What weapon did she drop when I disarmed her?
It was a blaster pistol.
Sick, I'm gonna take it.
Well, on your turn.
Yeah, on
But
my
yeah,
turn.
that's it for me. That was my action, my movement, and my bonus action.
Cal, the lights came back on.
They sure did. That's not too great for me, because now I can't really cast the Force in secret.
It's okay. Cal, help me with her.
Yep. Cal's gonna go ahead and make his way towards the girl as much as he can.
The room is not big, so you can get to her in your normal movement.
Okay. Is it a separate room?
Technically.
Okay. I'm not gonna risk casting the Force. You're all fine. None of you took damage, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
The Zebrak is very low.
She's about to be lower
You
if I
can't-
fucking find her.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna... How does she look? How does she look? Like, on a scale of 1 to about, 10, how does she look?
10 being good or 10 being bad?
10 being maximum health,
Okay.
1 being minimum health.
She looks about on that scale like she's sitting at a 3 and not happy.
Okay,
Sad.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast at will. I'm gonna cast Give Life on her, and I'm gonna roll one of my hit die.
Do it.
I keep forgetting you can do that. That's so fucking cool.
It is really cool.
An actual good use for hit die.
Yeah. Let me check what my hit die are. It's
Should be D8.
A D6.
no, it's
actually.
a D6.
Oh.
He's a sorcerer. He's a sorcerer wizard.
Yeah.
A wizarder.
It's just 2 health.
Okay.
But I will do this. So I have a Force affinity.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 choices: the Ashla, the Bendu, or the Bogan. I went
wonder
with
which
the
one.
Ashla.
Yeah.
So her, I'm gonna give this to her just so that way she's a little bit better. Both her hit point maximum and her current hit points for 1 minute increase. No, wait, no, because it's equal to the powers level, and this was an at-will.
Yeah, at-wills are technically 0.
Yeah, it
I'll
increases by
technically,
0.
I believe most things say minimum 1, so I'll allow you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
But
is
it
a
would only
light
be
side spell.
1.
Yes. No, that's fine. It's more health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do, she takes in a shaky breath and actually kind of looks up at you, but and in the initial moment her eyes were filled with fear, but you pour some of the life essence of the Force tree into her, and her eyes are still big and scared, but there's it's like she's never, it's like you showed her a new fascinating thing or like told her a fun fact that like she never knew. There's like
Right.
surprise in her eyes of like, oh, this is weird.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Worry not, friend. We'll get you out of here soon. Just, he's just gonna turn back. Just lay low and follow the big one. Pointing to Raestra.
Facts.
Well, she's outside the room, so.
Well, yeah.
But she'll know the big one when she sees it. Speaking of, Raestra, it is your turn.
I'm going to get closer.
You can get 30 feet closer, and that puts you at 30 feet.
I'll show you 30 feet closer, you piece of fucking shit. You wanna... She's just like, did you fucking try to shoot me?
Ah!
Are you challenging me?
They're scared.
They should be. They're about to be, a lot more scared.
They're gonna be about to be a lot dead.
What you gonna do?
Hit him.
I can't. I'm 30 feet away from them. I'm going to...
Just full on punch him in the face.
I'm gonna... Can I ready a force power?
Yes, but you will technically cast it in this moment, and use your reaction to cast it when the trigger happens.
Yeah, because I'm not close enough, and I'm not throwing my shield again. I'm gonna ready Denounce.
Ooh.
If I see the Akalash again.
Cool beans. Noted. Keep that in mind. Nix, it is your turn.
I'm gonna. So looking around the room, I'm gonna speak to Glitter. Did you see where the Zabrak went?
No. I thought you did.
I'm gonna pick up the blaster.
Mm-hmm.
Quick examine.
Make a perception check.
Not good enough. My luck was bound to run dry now. 6.
Absolutely not good enough. You see boxes.
Well, she has my knife, so I'm gonna take her gun. I'm gonna have both the blasters ready, and with my back to Cal and her, I say to them, "You two get out of here. I'll cover you." And I'm gonna hold my action to shoot at her if I see her.
Okay, cool. It is the Weequay's turn. The lights turn on and they were like, surprise, and then this Mandalorian is stomping towards them, and they're like, oh, Carabas, this is our protocols, and then he flips the switch again, and uses his action to shoot the panel.
Oh, god damn it.
You dumb bitch. This is gonna be how you play.
And that can do whatever I want. It's because it's Star Wars.
Keaton,
Yeah?
it's time to pull a Vader.
Oh, yes!
Jesus.
You know what?
Well, the droids are shining a light on you, so.
No, you know what? I'm almost tempted to, just because I think the intimidation factor of that would be fucking raw.
I said there were 6 droids. 2 droids start circling around Raestra, giving her spotlight. 1 is shining on Ash, and 2 go into the storage room and start shining on the group of you 3, Nix and them. But, so, a droid is technically giving the second Weequay the help action. He has advantage to hit Ray.
Shit.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, god damn it.
Finally,
Level 3.
things can go
Level
my
3.
way. Finally, some things can happen.
I'm so happy for you.
it's gonna be great. Everything will be fine. He literally rolled minimum.
Good. Fuck
Gosh,
him.
you guys are so lucky. That's only 5 points of
Get
energy damage.
fucked.
It's fine. Everything will be fine. You guys.
That's a
go
waste
to
of a natural 20.
jail. You guys go to jail. It is the Zabrak and the Aqualicious turn. Nix, well,
Yeah?
it would be at Nix. I imagine a 12 doesn't hit your AC.
No.
Cool beans.
And I'm wearing my standard armor today.
Yeah. Jesus, these rolls. I'm salty about it, but it's fine. A shot. Well, actually, your knife comes from out of the boxes towards you, but just sticks into the wall next to you
Can I actually, since I have a prepared action, can I flavor this?
Sure, you will have disadvantage on this shot, which is technically hidden, especially since
But I.
But
Okay,
she,
fair.
but
All right,
she
that's
made
fair.
an attack. She
That
should
makes
technically
sense.
not be hidden anymore.
she's using her bonus action to hide again in these moments.
That's fair. It's fine. It's fine. I got this.
This dice didn't fail me.
So seeing my knife, I'm just gonna side like the most confident of side steps. It whizzes past my head, and I'm just gonna fire into the box with her gun.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes.
First roll's a 19,
Okay.
As is Due.
and second roll is going to be a total of 24.
So that's 19 on the die.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was 19. It was 19 on the die. The second roll was a 17.
I think even with cover, that still hits.
Yeah, 24 would probably hit.
Victory is yours. How do you want to do this? Just 1 hit point.
Oh, I love this. So, like,
Yeah.
I sidestep the knife, I look into the boxes, and I just go, bold. And I just fire her gun at her. Non-lethal.
Oh, you set it on stun? Cool. Just like some boxes like shift and one tumbles as like she just dead weights down as the stun bolt hits her square on.
I look at Cal and her. Go!
We can't. It's not our turn yet.
I know, I was just kind of doing it for flavor.
Aqualicious turn. That is a 19 to hit Raestra.
No. Fuck you. Also, nope. With my shield, Majesty's 20. Get fucked.
Unfortunate.
However, he has activated my
He
trap
is
card.
obscured. He is obscured in darkness. You cannot see him. In fact, lights are in your eyes.
I readied an action. Fuck him. He has to be.
For when you see him, and you don't see him.
Fuck you. No, I don't have to see him. He just has to be within the range.
Oh, if that's the case, then sure.
Fuck.
What
you.
what'd you say the power was?
Denounce charisma save. Fuck you.
Ha.
Ain't nothing charismatic about an Aqualish. Especially if it's the one with the flippers.
Charisma? Oh, that won't make it.
No, fuck you. He's now Banes. He has to take a d4 off of all of his bullshit. Fuck you.
Attack rolls and
fuck
saving
you.
throws, right?
Yes, Sironi.
Going to bonus action hide.
Get fucked.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Absolutely gone.
I've flavored the way that she, that Denounce in particular, is that she reaches out with the Force, she finds their object, and she just makes their gears stop moving.
Yeah. And you felt it for only a second, but you were ready, and you were like, no, and you grabbed the gears.
Fucking think not.
As that shot, like, hit just at the edge of your shield and even, like, bounced up a little and, like, you know, just the right angle to, like, not graze your shoulder or face. So you're just like, nah, fam. That ends their turn. Ash, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have a stupid idea.
Sure.
So I'll have advantage on this because I want to use my shocky stick, electroshock on one of the not pit droids. I'll have
One of
advantage
these
because it's
droids?
made of metal. I'll have advantage because it's made of metal.
Sure.
That's what it says in the thing.
Yeah. Tell me all about it.
14? Does a 14 hit that droid?
A 14 will.
Pog-a-chino. So that's a D8. That's 3 points of lightning damage. It is shocked.
3 points, you said?
Yeah, 3.
When you do, it's like, and there's like a second where it like convulses, and then its arms like fold in quickly, and it's just like the dish shape, and it falls to the ground. Pring, 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 pring.
Is the light still on? This is important.
It's like turned off. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to shock it, and while it couldn't do anything, I wanted to pick it up and use it as a flashlight.
No, you killed it.
Wow, they don't have a lot of stuff. I can't really.
It's true.
I
They're
already-
just helpers.
They're just clankers. Just shoot them.
Okay, well, I can't
That's
do
racist.
anything. I can't do anything as a bonus action other than use my other portent aptitude, but I can't see them in the other room at this point because it's dark. So that'll be it from me, I suppose.
Cal, is your turn. It's dark. But the Zabrak died.
Okay.
Zabrak is knocked out.
Well, knocked out, yeah.
I'm going to grab Glitterspice by the hand, just so that way I don't lose her.
You can see in the immediate, because there are spotlights on you, but that in a way makes it a little harder definitely to see past the spotlights. But you kind of go forward where you know the door is, and the spotlight like follows you.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to dash.
Okay, that's 60 feet. You're able to get like 30 feet across the main warehouse area. Cool beans. Ray, it is your turn.
I'm gonna fucking get rid of these goddamn droids. Fuck them.
Tell me all about it.
How many of them? How far away from me are they?
There are 2, and they're hovering like basically just in range. I could be mean and say they hover out of range, but they're like just in melee range. But you gotta reach
what about
up.
the weak way?
They were next to the door, but you heard footsteps. They're somewhere in this building.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna kick the shit out of these fucking droids. Fuck them.
Tell me how.
I am gonna hit them with my shield.
All right.
Which I get to do. I have proficiency in it because of my fighting style. That's actually not too bad. 12?
12 will hit.
Good.
What's the damage it does as a lightsaber?
It does 1d6 plus 2. But I didn't turn it on.
Yeah, so technically it's because you're just bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So it would, it'd be a d6. It's big. I would feel bad making it a d4. That's like nothing.
I was gonna say, no, it's a d6.
I make it work.
It's made out of, I was about to say, this is all the Beskar I have.
Yeah.
Eat shit. That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Kinetic damage.
Yeah, you, ping, and it's like the angle sent it out and down, and it just kind of was already folded up when it hits the ground, and it skids a little. Well, you hear the skidding. You can't really see it because it's in the darkness now.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
If I used my reaction... No, I can't. Never mind. Nope, I'm not even gonna ask. That's wrong.
Okay. Does that end your turn then?
It does, in fact.
All right.
I only have the one attack so far.
Nyx, it is your turn.
All right, cool. I'm covering Cal and Glitter.
So you kind of emerge out of the room, out of the back room, guns out, in the Rex pose. One way, one the other.
Yeah.
Can't see anything, because there's only a light on you and it's dark.
Do I see any more of those droids?
The one pointing at you, and there's one pointing at Cal,
Pop, pop.
and there is one pointing at Ray still. She had 2 on her.
I'm okay.
First, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot the one at Ray first. 14.
14 hits.
Sick. And I'm going to shoot the one that's on Cal.
Okay.
14 again.
All right. How much damage?
Well, first things first. The one on Ray, I'm gonna roll 2d4 with advantage. 11 energy damage.
11. Think falls.
After that one goes down, Nyx will say, "Put the fear in him," and I'm gonna shoot the other one on Cal.
You see her just drop her head like, God fucking damn it. Alright, fine.
The one on Cal, that one's going to take... Oh, actually, wait a minute. DM, can I actually forego shooting the one for Cal?
What would you like to do instead?
I was wondering if I could attempt to spot the Aqualash and shoot at him.
Sure, you will have to make a perception check.
19!
Total?
Yep.
Don't see him.
Damn.
You would
Oh,
also
wait, no,
technically
sorry.
have disadvantage.
Hold on, sorry. No, not 19 total. I have a +4 to my +4, so it's 23.
Don't see him.
All right, that's fine. Then yes, I do. Then I am going to shoot the droid on Cal.
Well, no, you forgoed.
That's fair.
You do need to,
Okay.
Oh shoot! Did something attack me? I'm
no,
sorry.
no. It's just he wanted the spotlight droid to not point at you anymore.
Oh, okay.
So, since I forgoed the bonus action attack, then, oh, fuck. Well, it's gone now. Forgot to grab my knife, but it's gone now.
You can always come back for it when everybody's dead. Unless...
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm basically escorting Cal and Glitter.
That ends your turn. It is the Weequay's turn. You hear some more footsteps. It's like separate, so they're definitely like separating. And this is an ability of these droids. As a bonus action, the creatures like in charge of these droids are going to unturtle them now. So
what?
They're turtled. They plink when they plinked in. They turtled.
Oh.
They chose to stay at 1 hit point. These droids get to do that. And so now one of the ones on Ray comes back up and floats up and is pointing its light at Ray.
Oh, god damn it.
And also the one Ash killed. Pink comes back up. So you get 2 attacks. Finally. A non-natural 20.
On
Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meets a beats.
7 points of energy damage.
Okay.
Wait, I killed the droid, but it's not actually dead?
Nope. They turtled. They get to decide to stay at 1 HP. That was them plinking into you.
They do the zombie thing.
And that will definitely miss. So, and from the darkness, and one gets you good, the other just like goes wide. And now it is the Aqualish's turn. He's actually going to bring back the other droid. Now all 6 are back up? Or is there 5? I think that's 5.
Do I see him?
No. I don't think everything is pitch black and the lights are pointing at you. Have you ever tried looking past a light pointing at you?
I know. This sucks. This just sucks.
This is their place.
Yep.
Who's he gonna shoot at? Well, I'm gonna roll the dice first. That'll be at Ray. He still, wants her down. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
Oh, god damn it. Nyx is getting mad.
16 points of energy damage.
Oh, it's not good.
Just technically sneak attack.
Well, I'm doing real bad. Ooh, I'm doing real bad.
He had to use his bonus action to activate, so he is not hiding. But that ends his turn. Ash, it is your turn.
Cool. So that droid in front of me is now back up and moving? It's
Yep.
right in front of me?
Yes. But it's not doing great.
Cool. I wanna try something. So I'm not sure what would be better. Hold on, let me read one of the other fun things I took with me.
Tell me all about it. I want to know.
So if the Aqualish isn't hiding anymore, what is him doing? What is he wearing? What is he holding?
He's holding well, actually, you don't see any of this, but all of you can make an attack in the direction of all of these assailants. It'll be at disadvantage because obscured. So if you want to get a vibe on him, you'll have to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Then I'll do this instead. I guess... No, I'm not good at grappling, because I have a -2 in strength. I want to take the droid and use it as a flashlight.
That is a power move.
It's at low health. You hit it and it's sparking. Make a tinker check if you want to just turn off its repulsor so it can't move and can't fight you, and just grab it and start pointing it. Make a tinker check.
Sure. I'm good at these.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
So.
I have expertise in this. Oh, that's good. It's a dirty 20. Considering
Dirty 20?
I would imagine I have expertise in this.
I'll say that's just enough.
Yay.
Because to fix it, to turn off the repulsors would have been easy. To turn off repulsors against its will, a little harder, but I think that's just enough.
Cool.
So you kind of you pull out a tool. It's like a screwdriver, a kind of auto screwdriver, and you're like, no, I think if I and you jam it right under the little repulsors mechanics and twist, because you know there's like wires in there that are important and you're hoping to get one of them, and you do, and it's a repulsor just kind of, and it starts to fall, but you just like grab it and you're like, yes, this is mine now.
It's mine, and I'm using it, and I turn around because I was looking more towards the door, and I'm using it to get a good view of what the fuck is going on.
Mechanically, you'll do a sweep, you can see the creatures in the room, you will have to focus on one of them. So that's what I'll say, just choose.
The Aqualash.
Okay. I love this. Take inspiration for that cool idea.
Yay!
Yeah.
Because
Finally, my
things are
husband
looking
gives me
harrowing, and
inspiration.
now things are looking better. Does that end your turn?
Bonus action, I will give my last potent aptitude to Nyx.
Thank you.
Yep, it's a D4 at this level, so...
Cal, it is your turn.
We're gonna keep running.
Alrighty. So you're just trying to head towards the door?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this girl out of combat.
If you go 60 feet, you can get close to where Ray is. But probably, like, you're probably sticking away from Ray, so... But there is a droid following you, keeping lights on you.
What's Raestra dealing with?
Everyone has shot at her so far, and she is looking rough.
Real bad.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
exceedingly bad.
But to get close to her, you will have to use your action. You're 60 feet away from her. So I was assuming you were dashing, which is why I said you got close.
You can tell her to go through the door and help us out.
I'm gonna really quickly look at the girl. Can you run?
I'm a dancer. Yeah. My legs are fine.
Okay, good.
I like her attitude. I like this girl.
I let go of her hand. The door. And I'm gonna make my way.
Actually, I have to rewind because I did decide on a voice center. I'm a dancer.
Oh, okay.
My legs are
she's
just
from New
fine.
York.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
My legs
from New
are just
York.
fine.
She's gonna be fine.
And I'm gonna go ahead. Raestra's looking rough, right?
Real bad.
I'm going to
I have
go ahead and
6 hit points.
Yep. I've got you. I'm going to dash over to her, and I'm going to spend a force point to use Quickened Power.
Okay. Love it, love it.
And
love
I'm going
it,
to
love
cast
it, love it.
Heal at 2nd level.
Do it.
I'm going to heal her for 2d8 plus 3. You get 11 hit points back.
Thank God.
And I think I will also go ahead. This will turn off the fucking thing for Glitterspice, but she doesn't really have much health anyways. It's not going to be that much helpful to her. I'm going to switch the Ashaa ability. You get 2 more hit points on top of that, Raestra, alongside your max HP increasing to 2 for 1 minute.
Increasing by 2.
Thank you.
I like this. Do you know why?
Oh boy.
Because I think we get to flashback.
Ooh.
If that's okay.
For Kal'Shin?
For Kal'Shin?
A Kal'Shin flashback? Fuck yeah.
Give us the Kal'Shin lore.
I get a flashback.
Kal'Shin, you reach into the Force, the bright, warm, sunlit tree of the Force that you're, at least in the years prior, were so used to touching and feeling just kind of all around you and like in your soul, for lack of a better word, just permeating your essence. But to this degree, like seeing someone in desperate need, someone physically just wrecked and bad off, I suppose, and desiring with all of your being to like remedy that, and feeling not only that that's what you want, but that's what the Force wants, that's what the universe wants, and you just kind of become the vessel for that. You don't even, and this is how your healing has always worked. It's not like something inside you that you just pour out and you only have so much of it. It's always been one hand on the tree and the other on who you're healing, and it all comes from the tree. You're just a catalyst. And picturing that, you're taken back to the temple when you were learning, when you were kind of in training for healing, because you showed aptitude at a very, very youngling age. And so you're like 6 or 7, in the like classes, but I say class, it's like you and two others and the healing teacher, because it's rare to have this ability.
Yeah.
And the teacher is, I know what your master looks like and talks like, but I haven't thought of, and I'm trying to think of something good. But I know this is a Myleekin, the green-skinned, what Luminara is.
Ooh.
They're a little androgynous, but Myleekins have the kind of diamond tattoos on their face, and just from history, like, because you're a bookish type, it's a cultural thing. The patterns represent their family, their clan. This one kind of it's just like, it almost makes a circle at the kind of edge of each cheek, and they are speaking softly to the class as there's a subject, and you all kind of together had just made their wound better, working together. And they say, you see, class, the force, it binds, it heals. Death and decay are part of life, but to cause death and decay is never the will of the force. The force wants life to continue, for life to be cherished and preserved. It is the destiny of a Jedi to preserve life. It's the calling of a Jedi. It's the calling of the Force. And you have a very special role in that calling, to heal the physical wounds, but to fulfill all the other duties of a Jedi. And this was the first time you had really, like, actually successfully, like, poured life essence into a creature and watched the wound heal, and you're just, like, happy. It's not like, oh yay, I'm so happy I won. It's like a joy. It's like it permeates through your being. This is what it's all about.
It's the joy of saving someone.
Yeah, you're reminded of all that in this moment as you pour life essence into Raestra.
Would it be okay if I did something in the flashback?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like this would be something he would do. I think he'd, like, I guess, raise his hand or something at one point.
Yes, Cal.
Little baby Cal. Master, would it, if it's the will of the Force to have life continue, is it also the will of the Force to prevent death at any point?
Their eyes are looking at you intently as you ask the question, paying attention. Their eyes kind of, like, look to the side a little as you ask that in thought, and they kind of fold their hands in front of them and take a second to formulate the answer. As I said, the cycle of life is the will of the Force. It's a part of harboring life. Things decay to then bring about new things, and some of it is similar, some of it's vastly different, but it's the cycle of the Force. But so in a way, yes, but in the most literal way, it's a dangerous mindset to think that we can prevent all death, as it is a part of life. And it's...
Yes, Master. Thank you.
It is not wise or healthy to take all that responsibility upon yourself. A Jedi is powerful, a Jedi is the agent of the Force. But we, all together, are the light.
And is that the end of the flashback?
I think so.
Okay. Because I know what Cal's gonna say after he heals Raestra.
Do it, tell me.
Just kind of gonna stand behind her. Taking a sweat, Raestra! I thought I knew you better.
There is a moment of silence, and then she's like, shut up. And then she just keeps going.
She turns back to the assailants.
Whose turn is it now?
Yours, Ray.
Good. Is
Raestra.
the fucking spotlight still on that goddamn Aqualash? I'm about to kick his fucking ass.
Yes.
Is he within gettable distance?
I will say yes.
That's
I think so.
fucking unfortunate for him. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass.
You gonna punch him?
I want to do a little bit more than punch. I need to make a... that's a... Well, no, wait. That's an 18.
18. Why it hits.
Well, yeah, he's about to have a real bad time.
Do it.
She is going to grab him by the face.
Okay.
She's going to grab him by the face, and she's going to be like, I've had about enough. I'm going to cast Sap Vitality.
Oh no.
Oh,
I knew
again.
that was coming.
I think I've had about enough. Holy fucking shit.
Tell me all about it.
Oh.
Tell me all about it.
That's very unfortunate. That's very ooh. Ooh. That's 18 points of necrotic damage.
18 points.
Yeah.
There's like a gross shouting, but he's still shouting and he's not dead.
That sucks, because now I'm gonna punch him with my bonus action.
This is so hardcore. I love this.
You just punch him with the shield.
Oh, no, that's gonna miss.
Aw.
Is it?
The D4 help?
No.
Okay.
No, I rolled real bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just thought I'd check.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have, I was gonna use it on the melee attack if it didn't hit, but no, that one's not gonna. But yeah, it's less, you know what? It was distinctly unpleasant on the monster.
Yeah.
It is far less pleasant to witness on a humanoid.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't look great. And there's 2 spotlights on it.
Yeah.
The whole show.
Terrible.
The stage is turning like Hamilton.
She
So you can-
I like the image that because she misses. Okay, you know what? Because she misses, and specifically because of the way that Nyx phrased it, she just drains him, and she swings and she misses his head with the shield, but like buries it maybe like half an inch into the wall behind him.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Is that your turn, Raestra?
Yeah, currently.
Nyx, it is your turn.
I could kill Steel right now.
Good.
Good.
It's better for the action economy if you do, because he does a fuckload of damage, because he seems to have rogue levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Think about the flavor, though.
I got the flavor.
Yeah, flavor.
Okay.
I got the
Go
flavor.
for it.
Tell me all about it.
Try and kill Steel. Do it.
17.
2 hit?
Yeah.
That shall hit.
That shall hit.
Tell me all about it.
Is there any allies between with this guy at all?
No.
Not anymore.
No. Okay. Well,
You killed her.
we don't know about the weak way still.
Yeah, and you all know a general direction because the light sweeps past them, but they wisely spread out.
Yeah, I would also
In this
imagine
darkness plan.
this is also a mild intimidation check for them as well if they really want to fucking catch this smoke, because they're fucking next.
Does 10 energy damage do it?
Absolutely.
Cool. So
Tell me
while
how.
while she's draining away at him, Nyx is just going to like put the gun to his head and fire and just shoot him through the brain, and then go stop playing with your food, and then
Vicious.
I can't hold a bonus action, can I?
Nope.
No.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can spot the weak way?
You know the general direction. You can make attacks at them. It just will be at disadvantage because they're still in the dark.
Cool. Bonus action. Shoot. Try to shoot at one of them. Disadvantage. Yeah. I can't beat a nat. I can't do any better than a nat 1.
That's sad.
It's okay. I have action surge.
It's her blaster and it jams.
Oh, it
Piece of
jams.
junk.
Oh, that's fine.
Piece of junk.
I holster it in action surge.
Yeah. Tell me all about it.
Happily. Oh!
Followed.
Natural
I was
20.
about to say followed by a natural 20.
With both of them? Because it's still a disadvantage.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna use the D4.
I was gonna say, watch him say yes.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a D4 for Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's good to be helping.
21.
That hits, yeah.
Sick. Is the other weak way within 5 feet of him?
No, they split up wisely, as they
Okay.
said.
Good,
Unfortunate.
because I have Gorilla Mastery, and that would have sucked for them.
It would have sucked.
I would like to add Goading Attack.
So whiz save?
Yeah, whiz save. If this doesn't kill him.
Yeah, he definitely fails the whiz save.
Cool. 18 energy damage.
Oh yeah, that kills him.
Okay, can it be on his friend then?
Goading attack? Technically, yeah, we'll say, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot at his friend, and I'm gonna say, "Come on out, you wrinkly bastard!"
I'm not fucking wrinkly. You're wrinkly.
Does that end your turn?
He's only
that
10.
ends my turn. Everybody gets to see how fucking brutal Nyx is in combat.
Yeah, it's almost as if, truly.
I like this. It's the weak waste turn.
Yep.
He's gonna run away.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's not a fight he's gonna win.
No, it's not. He's gonna get his fucking ass beat.
He's gonna... I'll say he went down far enough in the wall that he's right below the window, and he's gonna...
Climb out the window.
Just climb out the window, yeah. There's
Do we
boxes
see
on
him?
this side that he can climb. You hear the noises, you see his silhouette in the window, you hear him say something in Aqualish, and all the droids deactivate and turn their lights off. So now it is pitch black. And he dives out the window.
I have dark vision.
He dives out the window, and you hear like...
Man, it must be nice.
So combat's done?
Yeah, there's no way you're catching up to him, especially since they shot the control panel and it locks the door, because I say so.
Is the dancer...
Because it's Star Wars.
Is the
Fuck you.
dancer...
Yeah, she gets
the
to the
dancer still
door,
inside?
but
Okay.
like pushes on it, nothing happens, and you hear like tung tung. She hits it, and she's like, "This criffing door,
Language.
not budging. You watch your criffing language."
Give me a minute.
Nix, hold on. Look, I'm the
I'm in a
techie.
bad state. Don't say language to me.
Nah, she's gonna... Raestra's gonna hold up her hand. She's gonna go, before you go, just give me a minute. I'm gonna just try and fucking force the door open.
I'm literally a techie. Let me
Yeah, I know,
let me try
but
to. I can fix it.
I'm also
Probably.
I'm also in a very fucking bad mood. Let me just...
Let's see who rolls better.
Yeah, let's see who rolls better.
Yeah, you can be at the panel while Raestra's at the physical door, so...
Sure, I get to give
Raestra,
Make
myself
the
a
rolls.
Hold the
Yeah.
fuck on.
I have my D4 still.
I rolled pretty good, and I have expertise in my tools,
Watch me
so
fucking great. That'd be great.
that's a 29.
Nah. Nah. You do
I
it.
rolled really
Raestra,
good.
Raestra rubs her hands together, rolls her shoulders, and, you see her arms tense as her hands start to go towards the door when it...
She just, her shoulders drop and she looks, fuck you.
It's faster. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
I'm gonna run out the door the moment it opens, and I'm gonna see if I can spot the weak
Just
way.
fucking gonna go. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Perception check.
I give him the light if need be.
23.
With a 23, because of the time it would take you all to gather at the door and then spend actions to try and open it, you see there's, all the levels are circular. So there is, instead of a horizon, there's just, the other angle of the other side of the level. Though this one has trash, to be fair. So with that being said, but what you see is the alternating street lights. You see a shadow and then another shadow further, and it's very far away.
I don't see a body.
No.
Fuck. Oh god, I'm so tempted to chase him down.
Now who's playing with their food?
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to finish the goddamn meal, and I'm gonna run after him.
Nyx.
No, let him go.
What?
He'll get him.
Yeah, I'm chasing him down. Full sprint, holstering the. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Ash, blast it.
Yeah. I toss him my blaster.
Toss it.
Yeah, he's gonna. He's the moment it touches his hand, he grabs it and he fucking books it right after him.
Chase mechanics. Hold on.
Raestra's gonna fucking follow. I'm gonna kick his fucking ass.
So did they go deeper into the place, or is this out of back where the way we came?
No, yeah, you guys are out the way you came.
Okay.
You went out the window,
Yeah.
Kal'Shin climbed in.
I'm following DM.
Yeah.
Briefest of things. Round of applause for Cal Sheen for the clutch heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
For sure.
Thank you tremendously.
Yeah, not a problem. I got you. Cal's gonna go ahead and just look at the dancer. Do you need to be escorted somewhere, or should?
We'll handle that after this chase. So what we'll do is you decide, Nyx, roll acrobatics or athletics. Acrobatics if you're gonna parkour, or athletics if you're just gonna marathon sprint.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I have this wonderful ability called Remarkable Athlete, where I can add half my proficiency bonus to any strength, dex, or constitution check I make that doesn't already use my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So
at this check.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it an acrobatics check.
And you're not proficient in acrobatics?
No, I am proficient with acrobatics, but it's a good skill to remember that I have.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna parkour.
I will just run. I'm better at athletics.
22.
Ooh, jeez.
Yeah.
You've got to be shitting me. 22?
Yes! I am for this. I am absolutely for this.
Just hauling ass.
Nyx is like leaping over cars and Ray's just like fucking
Booking it.
bowling people out of the way.
Well, there's really nobody here, so this is just quiet, like all you hear is the like heavy footsteps of an armored Mandalorian outrunning you. Or keeping stride with you on your left. On your left.
Yeah.
You two actually so there's kind of around the horizon, around the corner, the round corner, you actually like the shadows that you're seeing in the spotlight in the street lights are closer. You're gaining headway. We will do this again. There will be 3 rounds of this.
I love with all of my heart the mental image of him being like, yes, I've gotten away, and then there's just a fucking... It's just a dude in full armor and a fucking Mandalorian just hauling ass, ready to beat the fucking piss out of you. Non-natural 20.
Also non-natural
Fuck
20.
yes, boy! Let's fucking go!
You want to know what he rolled?
What did he roll?
A non-natural 20.
What the fuck is happening?
The status quo is held. You keep pace, but do not gain any further on this round.
Okay.
One more.
Like knocks over a trash bin to try to like fucking
that
throw
one's
us.
not good.
I jump over it, you just push through it.
That one's not as good. That's 14.
18.
You gain one more unit on him, and you have visual, but he is still like about 60 feet from you. And at this point, like running full tilt, the lifts are right up ahead.
Shoot him! Do it! Take him out!
So
yeah, I'm shooting him.
At this, you get shots, and that's it.
I'm gonna jump over like a abandoned speeder. First, I'm gonna make this roll to see if I hit, and then I'll describe the rest.
Because there's no way in fuck that I have anything that can hit him. Can I assist? Can I help?
Sure.
Help action. Do it.
Sick.
But you do have to describe to me how, and then I'll allow.
No, you know what? You know what we're gonna do?
Tell me what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do the Steve Bucky combo.
Fuck
that
yeah.
She's like that she can like see that he's getting a little bit up. She's just gonna call out Nyx, and then she's gonna hold the shield up so that he can jump off of it.
Sick. He runs up immediately. He jumps off the shield with her launching him up.
In that case, make a strength check, Raestra.
Oh, fucking sure.
This strength check will help him.
Remember, we're both human. You can add a d4 to a roll.
I can. It's pretty great, actually. 13?
Good enough, I'll say.
Sick. Gonna get launched into the air, rolling with advantage. I rolled 25 twice.
Well, that hits.
Yeah.
And the rifle's damage. What's the rifle's damage?
The rifle's damage, I believe, is 1d8 plus your dex.
Ooh.
I like the sound of that. All right, cool. I add a D4 to my damage and roll my damage with advantage. Here we go. I don't even need to. How does 17 energy damage sound?
More than the hit points he had. Even if he was at max.
Yeah, so he's launched into the air. He takes aim, fires right at his head, and before he even drops to the ground, Nyx is going to barrel roll and get into a kneeling position to aim the gun in case he has to fire again.
But he doesn't, because as soon as you get into the kneeling position, that's when he just plunk, face down, plops onto the ground.
So cool! We're the fucking coolest.
You solved my drug den puzzle.
He's gonna stand up, catch his breath. It almost got away.
Good shot.
Thank you. Thanks for the assist. All right, let's get back to them. Oh, I stunned the Zabrak, so we better get back to her.
Yeah.
Quick thing. While we're making our way back, can I examine the pistol I picked off of her?
Yes. Make an investigation check.
12.
12?
Yeah.
It's powerful. It's sleek and got like red highlights. Clearly, like this was a what's the word? I'm like novelty piece as well as practical as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it does a blaster pistol's damage.
Oh, okay. Standard blaster pistol's damage. He'll look at it. You use some cleaning. I swear, nobody does proper weapon care.
Come back, just calls out. We got him.
Excuse you.
I'm gonna pass Ash her blaster. Well done.
You're welcome. I'm just glad to be, like I said, glad to be helping. So.
Well, it would appear that most of the loose ends are now tied up.
For the most part, the Zabrak is still back there, stunned.
Why didn't you kill her?
In case we needed to get information, in case there's some more of these little fuckers poking around that we need to worry about.
We're not going to be on Coruscant a whole lot longer.
That's fair, but I'd rather know than not.
To be messing with Red Sun more than we already have. We did our job. We saved Glitterspice, and now we need to make. I mean, I don't want to advocate for violence, but like loose ends are not good.
She turns and looks at her and says, "I do want to know your actual name."
She crosses her arms and kind of looks away, not thoughtfully, but kind of standoffishly. But then looks back to you. It's like, fine, it's only fair. Saline. Glitterspice is a stage name.
Yeah, God, I'd sure hope so.
You don't know. You don't know wildlife culture.
Listen, I know enough about twi'ilks to know that's not your fucking real name.
I know enough about dancers to know that's not your real name.
I could have
Nyx
changed
is gonna
it.
turn to Cal on that remark.
What?
I also know enough about names to know that's not her real name.
I mean, y'all, she could have just gotten it legally changed. We don't need to.
Yeah, I could have gone to an imperial office.
Did you?
This is a
Okay.
weird hill to die on. I'm just saying.
Raestra is going to approach her. Do you know what you did?
She had her arms crossed, but now she kind of rubs. You know when you rub your upper part of your arm with your hands, like you're cold, and says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Her shoulders lower, and she looks at her very seriously and says, "That's the right answer."
She looks up at you and just gives a small nod.
And she puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "Be careful. Stay safe. Don't get involved in nonsense, alright?"
She nods again, but pauses and looks down and then back up and is like, "You're one of them, ain't you?"
Yeah, a little bit.
She even though literally no one's here, she lowers her voice very low. "A Jedi."
I used to be.
Well, there used to be Jedi.
Yeah,
I was real little.
used to be.
That's a good place to stop, I think.
Yeah. Do we level up?
No.
Damn it.
Just leveled up.
Oh.
I will.
Oh, wait, Justin, are we ending there?
Yeah.
I wanted to do one thing.
Okay, well, tell me.
Okay. While they're interviewing the girl, Nyx was going to slip away towards the Zabrak. Is she still knocked out?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to wake her up by stepping on the hand that I shot.
Oof.
And have my gun right on her head. And I'm going to get really close to her. And I'm going to ask, why'd you hunt the kid?
She killed one of our own. It's how the Red Sun does things.
Yeah. Well, here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna move the fuck on. You got it? Or you're gonna end up like your fucking friends.
She just nods firmly and strongly with a stoic and displeased look on her face.
He'll back up, and he's not gonna look at her, but he's gonna motion her to leave.
You could just lock her in this room. You could.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he'll do that.
Actually, I like this flavor. You shut the door, and I said this was a physical door, and you just like shoot the handle, and it melts and gets all gross and
Yep.
jammed in.
And then he'll walk over to Raestra and Ash and say, "Loose end tied."
She's still in there, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use force push pull to close the window.
That's a good place to end.
Star Wars First Resistance is a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast using the Star Wars 5e system, which can be accessed for free at sw5e.com. Our podcast features the player talent of BubblingBrooke as Ashaa-kai, Silver Keyblade as Calchin Phimiir, Ben Lepard as Nyx, HitenNoRuroni as Raestra Akkan, and this Justin as the Game Master. You can find links to our social medias in the description. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please, we would love it if you left a positive review, commented, and shared this with your friends. We can't thank you enough for listening to us goof around and tell stories, and we hope you'll join us on next episode. Until then, may the Force be with you.